So yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the wrestling aspect of your career because you've had some matches this year. You've been
Hmm.
doing. You never have stopped being an active wrestler. How do you balance still training to be a wrestler, still trying to get yourself in that mode while also doing the commentary thing?
Well, I will say, since I started really focusing on, I feel like I'm never gonna like retire as a wrestler because that, first of all, that just seems like
No one
you're
No
retires.
one
yeah, you're
retires.
kind of like
Nobody
shooting
retires.
yourself in the foot because you're
I've
gonna
always
just have
said
another match.
no
Like,
one's
unless
done till they're in the ground. It's not
well,
gonna
and
Exactly.
like
That's it.
there's no retirement package available for me.
Right.
Like, it's not
Hmm.
whatever. Like, if I want to wrestle, I'm gonna wrestle or not.
Yep. Hmm.
But because I can now, like, I when I started to do commentary more and more, and now I'm lucky enough to say that I am able to do it. I would be able to do commentary full time if I chose not to wrestle at all. Like, I wouldn't have
Right.
to take wrestling bookings, and that has given me, I think, a lot of freedom with my wrestling because I can, have the matches I want to have when I want to have them, or I can
Hmm.
kind of like focus on wrestling people I want to wrestle or wrestling places I want to wrestle and not have that mentality of I need to have, 3 or 4 bookings a week. I need to be here. I need to be here. I'm getting older. I didn't make it. Like, I didn't get signed and I didn't wrestle. Like, I have all these like checklists that I have now been able to kind of push aside a little bit, and that's really liberating.
It is.
To kind of not like, oh, I don't just wrestle for fun, like I don't take it seriously, but like there's only so seriously you can take pro wrestling
Right.
because it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Hmm.
And being able to kind of step back and have more fun with what I'm doing in the ring, I think has been really healthy for me too mentally, and that's been nice. And now I have put a lot of my focus on announcing, and because I in the end I feel like I am like that is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I've
Yeah.
been a professional wrestling fan my whole life. I've always wanted to work in pro wrestling. Originally, I wanted to be more involved in the behind the scenes production aspect of things. I come from a background in television, um, and that's where I wanted to go. And the whole in ring thing, like, sort of just snowballed.
Yeah.
And it's not that I didn't ever love it, because of course I loved it. It took me all over the world. But I feel like when I'm behind a microphone, like, okay, this is what's the most right for me.